Deal alert, everyone. So I went down to Walmart actually to pick up a different phone to kind of play around and review. But as I walked in, the person who was helping me told me about this little deal that they're having where it is a brand new Moto G Power 5G edition, and it costs you only activation of the plan that you want to use. So the phone by itself is normally $150. Or if you were to buy it through other means like Motorola.com or even Amazon, you can see that the Motorola.com charges $250, and similarly, Amazon charges about $250, $240. So it is a seemingly good deal, if not even a steal, to purchase this phone. The offer is literally just walk in, get at least the $45 plan and have them activated in store for you. And the phone is basically yours outright. So for me, I paid about $57 with taxes. Taxes may vary state to state. So amazing deal. $0 for the phone. $57 for the plan for 1 month. So once I unbox this, I will have Straight Talk for the first time in a month. And it is exciting. It's just a really, really good deal. And the offer seems to be valid through October 13th, 2024. So you do have a little bit of time to get it. No rush, according to their website. So I think for the money, for what you're getting here, it is a dang good deal. So let's go ahead and read some of the stuff on this box here, and then we'll get into the details of the internals. So you can see here it's a 6.7-inch full HD. So this is a 1080p display, not a 720p. So it should have a better panel than the lower end Moto Play that I have unboxed here. Up to 30 hours of battery talk time. We'll see. You know, it's one of those things where they are always overestimating. It feels like 50 megapixel plus a 8 megapixel camera. So we have a main shooter and a wide, ultra wide shooter, which is the 8 megapixel, and a 16 megapixel front facing camera, and 128 gigabytes of storage. That is double the storage of the HMD 5. So we are talking about a darn good deal. The HMD 5, great phone. I really liked it. But that one's not having a deal, so you do have to pay for that one. $40, still a good deal, but for $0 and just the price of the actual plan itself, you are getting something with 128 gigabytes, which is literally what the Pixel 9 that just came out with is having for its default bottom level 128 gigs. So already really, really amazing stuff, guys. You have 1 terabyte expandable storage, Wi-Fi calling. This one does have a MediaTek instead of a Snapdragon, so that is really up to you how you feel about that. I prefer Snapdragon, but you know, maybe this MediaTek will blow me out of the water here. And inside you have the phone, activation card, USB cable, and the rest of it. So let's go ahead and break this open and see what's all inside of the box and what the phone looks like and how it feels for the first time. All right, so we have gotten the goods out of the box, and we can actually check it out now and see what's inside. So as usual, we have the very cheap unboxing experience that is provided to us by Straight Talk, which, you know, is fine for the price. You really cannot go wrong. Let's set this off to the side for just a moment, and then we can look inside. There is no charging brick in this one, versus some of the cheaper $30, $40 ones did come with a charging brick. So you only get a charging cable in this one, and then a bunch of booklets that I don't think any of us really care about. But it's just interesting to see that it only comes with the charging cable, which is the trend for most phones right now. Oh well. So we can check out the phone now and see how it looks and feels. And I can tell you right now, just kind of picking it up, feels like another solid one. But this one has the vegan leather on the back, so This time, we're going from the shiny plastic that you felt with the Moto G Play 2024 to a vegan leather, which is like a plasticky feeling leather for the Moto G Power here. Here's your two cameras. You can see this one also had what looks like two cameras, but it actually only has one, whereas this one actually has two separate cameras. On the side, we have the power button and volume rocker, microphone, micro SD, which seems to be pretty much in the same place on all these Motorola phones, and the headphone jack, USB-C, and speaker. Pretty much identical to the Moto G Play. So I will boot it up and we will see if the screen is any better than the contending old 2024 G Play here that I unboxed not too long ago. Let's just go over just some of the things that you should know about the phone. It is 5G capable. The MediaTek Dimensity 7020. There we go. Has 8 gigabytes of RAM, which I find to be just crazy. I think this one only has 4, so the G Play has half the amount of RAM that the G Power here does, which I think is really, really useful, especially when I'm trying to play games like Fall Guys on my phone. So I'm kind of picking it up and taking a look at the screen right now, and I can already tell it is a better panel. I don't know how much better. I'll set it up and we can kind of get a better look, but just the feel of it, I like this a lot. This is definitely a step up in feel from this, because this is very slippery plastic and you can really feel that, and it picks up fingerprints like no one's business. But this thing, I don't think I'm gonna be able to see the fingerprints on this. I can't see any yet. And it feels good. It's very hefty, very well built, exactly like this one. They're built really well for the price, to be honest. And the fact that this costs you only what it costs to get the plan, which in my case was the $45 silver plan, I applaud it. It's fantastic. So I'll go ahead and set these up and see you guys on the other side. All right. So I finished setting it up and I am kind of getting the lay of the land, but the screen on this versus the one on the G Play 2024 is it is way better. I know it's kind of hard to see here, but it is way more crisp than the 720p here. This one looks very washed out in comparison. This is actually quite a nice display. It's very bright compared to the other one. This brightness is really good, and the screen is quite large. It has a minimal sized chin at the bottom. It's not too bad, and all around you can see there is a bezel, but it's nothing that I would call too offensive. This is a really nice looking phone, and the screen is beautiful for $0 for the phone itself. It does have plastic kind of all around, so I mean, once again, once you go into these budget territories, you're not getting the most premium materials, but because it has fingerprint scanning built into the power button, all I have to do is touch it and I'm right in. So it's very fast, very reliable. I've had no issues with it, and honestly, it says it has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, so I expect the battery in this to be really good, especially when you call yourself the Moto G Power. I fully expect that this bad boy will give me plenty of power throughout the day, so I shouldn't have to worry about charging, unlike some other phones that I have used. The 6.7-inch display, once again, vibrant 1080p, 391 ppi, so pixels per inch, so it's very nice to look at for your eyes, and the resolution is high enough to where if you're watching videos, I think you'll find that you will be pleasantly surprised. I'm going to try a few things here, so let's go ahead and start with music. All right, I have a song queued up here, And I'm going to test the speakers and see how they sound. Let's go and turn it up. Yeah, this one has the dual firing, much like the 2024 Moto Play. So you can cover one or the other and not completely lose all sound. You can tell the bass is not very heavy here. Most of the bass is coming out through here. So this is mainly going to be your mid-range style. But it's not bad at all. At least you can play games and not have to worry about it. So, thumbs up for me on that. Dual speakers, definitely the way to go. One on the bottom, one on the earpiece. So yeah, I approve. This is good. All right, let's check out some video that is one of my own. So let's listen to it, see how it looks at it. So I can tell you just from looking at the screen right now that and haven't even played it, it is way better than the Moto G Play. So let me go ahead and play some for you. This is one of their budget phones though, so I was able to pick this up as it cost me about $40 USD. So very, very inexpensive. $10 more than the TCL Ion 5 that I had purchased from Straight Talk. The colors on the cape and on the controller holder here with my little Arcanine look really good. So sounds nice. Once again, block that bottom, still can hear it. Block the top, still can hear it. Block both. Yeah, don't block both. But yeah, so far I give it a thumbs up. I mean, 1080p, it looks really good. It's very clear.
Optional micro SD,
So
512 gigabytes,
I give it
2.4
a
gigahertz,
thumbs up.
1.9 octa-core processor.
Up next, we're going to try some light gaming. This is Jetpack Joyride, so very easy game. I've been able to play this game since even the Evo 4G, so I expected it won't have any problems, but let's just kind of check it out. Yeah, no issue whatsoever. No slowdowns, no hiccups. Just a nice, simple experience. So yeah, thumbs up for me. Simple games, not a problem for this processor. Alright, next up we're going to try a little bit of Call of Duty Mobile, see how it goes.
Contact with enemy. Enemy down. Reloading. Enemy down. Enemy down.
Outside of my awful shooting, it worked. Alright, last but not least, we're going to try Fall Guys on mobile. I tried to use the controller here. It was too big. It didn't fit, so.
That's what she said.
I don't get to use it this time. I have to use the on-screen controls. And for this one, I don't like that. You know, it runs really good. I'm not seeing any issues outside of my gameplay itself, but the game is running and it's running good. Not to be surprised though. I mean, it does have a lot of... It does have a lot of RAM, so yeah, runs well. Thumbs up. Next up, we're going to try out the cameras and see how they look. The double tap does work here, so we can take a picture of our usual suspect. And we will check out the end result. See here, it gets some of the rings. It's a little bit blurry right around the here, but otherwise, it looks good. You get the wood grain coming in nice. Face looks good. So I would say it looks pretty good. I'm gonna take a few more pictures, kind of add them here. This is just a quick test of the back camera. It's not too bad looking, actually. Seems fairly steady. This is the front-facing camera. You can see kind of how it looks. It actually looks really clear. I kind of like the quality here. So this is what you'll look like if you're on Zoom calls or Discord call with friends. But yeah, it's pretty clear, I'd say, compared to the HMD Vive. It looks better, for sure. And this phone, just like all the other Google phones, does come with Gemini. So you do get the new AI assistant. And it does look like all the other ones. So whether you have the $2,000 Fold or the $0 or well, $150 through Straight Talk, $250 on Motorola, but zero in this case, it is the same experience. So let's just ask it a quick question. How do I make a mild Indian curry using chicken and a tomato base? And you'll see that thanks, and then bam, you have yourself a recipe. Pretty darn good too, so maybe I'll give that a try. But I mean, here you go, very fast. I just want to do a quick speed test to see what the speeds are. I'm on Wi-Fi right now, but I'm just going to kind of see what they are on Wi-Fi so you guys can see what to expect when you're at home. And honestly, the hardware in here seems quite capable, so I'm getting 220 down and 55-ish up, so not bad. So if you're going to be doing stuff on Wi-Fi, like playing games or watching movies, this will be a very fast device for you. All right, I'm going to do another speed test, but this time I'm going to be on the 5G network. As you can tell, I don't have a lot of bars here, so this is not going to be indicative of everywhere you go. So just remember that when I do this. Yeah. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Yeah, it's not going to go. Anyway, so from where I'm at, not the best option. Make sure you always check your map prior to getting a phone so you know whether or not you have service in your house. Luckily, we do have Wi-Fi, so not an issue at all. And I'm going to test it out around town also and see if it gets any better out there. And I'll add those clips to the end of this here so you can kind of see. This was the best speed that I was able to get, not too far from my house, about 4 minutes, and I was able to get 26.7 down and 30 up, so it's not too bad for the money. So after doing some testing and checking out some of the other things like the camera some more and some other speed tests, I have to say I am really impressed with what you get with this phone, considering its price of being $0 upfront, $45 minimum for the plan through Walmart. And yeah, I mean, for the price, what you're getting here is crazy. This screen is beautiful. The camera, I don't think it's bad at all. 50 megapixels with the 8 megapixel. I mean, it's not like, you know, the $1,000 phone, sure, but this is a really good camera for, you know, what you're getting here. You know, I'd say better than the G Play, obviously. So this is a step up in that way. And it seems to be very responsive and zippy as I kind of move around. It's definitely faster to set up than the G Play TCL or the HMD. So you are definitely getting some speed with this chipset here. I do like the way it feels. I do like the way it looks. I'm a fan of this back vegan leather that they have. I think all of Motorola phones moving to this is a good thing, because I am not a big fan of the glass backs anymore. I think that they are played out, and I think that they are just kind of too slippery, and you always have to put a case on it. So yeah, not a huge fan. But for what you're getting, as long as you're okay with the idea of being on Straight Talk, because I do believe this is locked to Straight Talk and only to Straight Talk. I'm not too sure if you can unlock it. So you know, if you are comfortable with staying on Straight Talk, paying the very low price for the unlimited data, and working with a phone that would be considered low end, but in my opinion, this is more mid-range territory. This is more in line with some of the higher tier, maybe not as high as the Pixel 8a, just because the camera on that is really, really good. But this is definitely like maybe just a small step below the Pixel 8a, which is $500. So all in all, I give it 2 thumbs up. I think it's a great phone, and you should definitely get it while the promo is still going, because this is a hell of a deal, in my opinion. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Go and give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Go ahead and sub if you want to see more content like it. I have more budget phones to check out, so you are definitely going to have options. But this one here, when I was told about it, I had to pick it up. Too good of a deal to pass up. $0 up front as long as you pay for 1 month of service, $45 plus taxes as applicable in your area. So yeah, I would say it's a steal, guys. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.